Hello friends, welcome back. Let's get some more items from the context. So here in cart.js, here we will need some more items. So the first one is remove line item. Then we need update line item, and then we need client. Okay, let's save this. And now let's define two helper functions that will help us with removing and updating the items. Okay, so here I'll write const, and the first one is update item, and that is equal to an arrow function, and here it will accept id and quantity, and inside this arrow function we will write update line item, and this will have client checkout id, and then we need id and then quantity. Okay, and then we need remove item, so let me copy this, remove item. So remove item, and this will be this we only need id, and here instead of update line item I will write remove line item, and here we need client checkout dot id, and id we don't require quantity. Okay, let me save this file, and now let's extract the cart item here in a separate component. So let's do it. So here I will write const cart item, and that is going to be an arrow function. Okay, and it will return this li. So let me just copy this. Okay, and I'll paste it here. Okay, and here it will we need to destructure item, then we need update item, and then we need remove item. Okay, here we don't require key, so let me remove this, let me save this, and here I'll just copy this cart item, and instead of this li uh, let me remove this li, we need this cart item. Okay, and here I'll pass item as a prop item, then we have uh, update item, so update item, then we have remove item. Okay, let me close this component, and then we will pass the key as well. So key, that is going to be item dot id. Okay, let's save this file. So now this quantity we can make it dynamic so the user can change it. So let's wrap everything inside a span. So span, let me cut this out, and let's remove this item, and instead we will take an input with a type of number. Okay, and here the default value uh, will be quantity. This will come from state, so I'll just do that using use state. So first we need to write quantity. Okay, and let me close this, and now let's import use state. So use state. Okay, now here we are going to use state, so const quantity and set quantity. Okay, that is going to be use state, and here we need item dot quantity. Okay, the typo quantity. Okay, so here also there is a typo quantity. Okay, cool. Let me save this file, and now we also need an on change. So on change, and that is going to be an arrow function. We will pass an event, and here event dot target dot value. So whatever the user types, that will be saved in this quantity, and it will be shown here. Okay, so if I go to the browser, if I refresh, let me go to the, maybe this is in the cart. So this is in the cart, so let me go to cart page. So here, as you can see, the user can add the quantity. Okay, now we need two buttons uh, to update the quantity and remove the items, remove the quantity. So after span we will have button, and this will be update quantity, and this next button will be remove quantity. Okay, and here we need on click, and that is going to be an arrow function. So here we need update item, okay, which we are getting it from here, and we need to pass item dot id, okay, and then we also need quantity. And here we need on click, so on click, that is going to be an arrow function, and here we need remove item, and here we need item dot id. Okay, we don't require quantity. Let me save this, and now if I go to the browser, you can see we have added a button, but this is the functionality is still we need to be fixed. So let's go to the browser, Visual Studio Code, and now we need to go to layout.js, and now we need to work on this two functions. Okay, let's keep the console log here, and here we will return client dot checkout dot remove line items. Okay, and here we need checkout id, and then we need an array of line item id, and then we need a response. So response, and this is going to be an arrow function. So here we will receive a new response when we remove everything. So now let's update our state. So here we need to write set state, and as usual we need previous state and an arrow function, and here we need store, that is going to be dot 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 previous state dot store, and then we need checkout, that is going to be response. Okay, the new response which we are getting. Okay, so here we need the parentheses, so let's do it. Okay, and let me save this file. So we have done the functionality for remove item. So now let's check. Okay, if I refresh, okay, we need to start the server. So npm start, let's refresh. Okay, so let me remove this quantity. Okay, so it has been removed, and this also. Okay, so now if I go to store and if I add, okay, I have added this quantity. So here in the cart it is updated now, and if I remove, it will be removed. Okay, so let's do it once again. I will add two items, and again this also I will add to cart two times. So there are two items. Okay, uh, and this quantity is 2. Okay, so now we have successfully done for remove quantity, and now we will do it for update quantity. Okay, so let's close this, and here let's keep the console as it is, and here we will take a const line items to update, and that is going to be an array, and inside we need id, which will be line item id, and the quantity will be pass int and quantity dot, sorry, comma and 10. Okay, then we need to return client dot checkout dot update line items. Okay, and here we need to pass checkout id line items to update, and as it is a promise, so dot 10, and we need a response, and this will be an arrow function, and here we need to set the state. Okay, so we need the same thing which we have written here. So let me copy this and I'll paste it here. Okay, let me save this file, and now uh, let's go to the browser and check. So let me increase the quantity by 6, and this let me click on update, and now if I go back to the store, if I come back, okay, if I come back to the cart, So the quantity is not updated. Okay, let me check. Update quantity. Okay, now if I go to store and if I come back to checkout, okay, this is not updated. Let's check what is the issue. So we have added a const line items to update. This will be an array. Inside we need an ID. Then the quantity is per int quantity. Then we return the client checkout dot update line items, and we need checkout ID. And here we need line items to update. Okay, that is fine. Dot response. This looks fine for me, but why it is not working? If I refresh, we update quantity. If I refresh, quantity is not getting updated. Okay, so we are not able to update. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and inside this card.js, here I forgot to write set quantity. So set quantity because we need to set the state. Okay, so we need to set this quantity. Okay, so set quantity, and this will be inside this. Okay, so now it will work. Let's go back, and if I refresh, and let's update the quantity, and let me click here, and if I refresh here, as you can see, we are still we are getting the 4. Okay, and if I go back to store my sticker, go back to cart, still it is 4. And let me update this quantity, update quantity, go back to store, come back here, let's go to cart, and still you can see we have 10 quantities. Okay, so we have successfully done the remove quantity and update quantity. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.